Welcome to the Oh My Gosh, You're Glowing podcast, a space where the root of bio-individual energetics is exposed and glowing from the inside out becomes inevitable. I'm your host, Lindsey Walker, former IT software developer turned multidimensional healer and founder of Soul Fam Wellness. This podcast is for healers, lightworkers, new earth leaders, and conscious women, aka awakened luminaries, who are lighting your own path forward, allergic to band-aid fixes, and respect the deep inner work. Every week, I bring you raw and honest conversations to activate your unique soul codes, supporting your grounded ascension. This is where multidimensional healing becomes a roadmap back to your soul. Because let's be real, living your entire life on a constant healing journey was never the goal anyways. Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading inside the Ascension Forest. I have some messages for you today from a stone and a few card decks. So there's definitely a theme. I will share that in a moment. And for all of those of you who are new to these readings, you can use them however you would like. If you just want to come in and receive the messages that are meant for you, absolutely you may do that. Use your own discernment. Take what is for you, leave what is not. Or if you'd like to run this through a specific lens, have a question in mind, you can do that as well. So if you are listening to this, there is a message for you. As a reminder, I am reading the energy of the Ascension Forest for everyone who is in here on March 4th, 2026. All right, let's get into it and get going. So the big overarching theme from the messages are all about individuality and empowerment, and really just the energy of taking care of yourself. So the stone that I pulled for you all, and I will send, you'll see this below, you'll see the picture of the stone, you'll see the picture of the cards so you can read them full and completely, but I'm going to be sharing what really stood out overall. So the stone that came through is called a golden selenite window. You've probably heard of selenite, but this is a special type of selenite. And in fact, the shape you'll see below, it actually looks like a sword. In fact, in healing sessions, these are often used as basically clearing out distortions. I was trying to find the best way to explain that, but clearing out distortions, using it like a sword or like a Vogel crystal type of thing. So it can be very pointed. But this particular type of crystal, it really represents, hang on, I'm just finding some of the info here. Okay, so the energy of this, it does bring a lot of joy and confidence and empowerment, and also is representing a lot of clearing and purification. That's a lot what to do with the white selenite. That is the main piece of this. Now, when this came forward to me for this group, there's an energy that's been coming through that I have yet to share in here. So I guess it just wants to be shared in this reading. But this particular group, all of you who are awakened luminaries, just healers, light workers, conscious women, those of you who are really bringing light forward, so everyone in here, because you wouldn't be attracted to this space, you wouldn't be attracted to what I'm saying here if this didn't resonate. So if you're listening, I'm talking to you. The Lightworker community here on Earth, there is feeling like a big push right now towards not having you come through for not fully realizing your gifts. There's energy, there feels like there's energy and forces wanting to stop you. And I've been feeling this even in my muscle testing. It's really been coming up. I have been eating this Virad Chem binder. This is one of the many binders that I take. And so if you've heard me talk, I muscle test my supplements every single day for myself. I'm usually on some type of protocol, but then, I'm muscle testing here and there. And I have been eating Virad Chem. And I say eating because it has been coming up so often, so frequently. And so I finally tested the other day, and it's not just me. One of my clients is coming up for her as well. And so I'm like, okay, there's clearly a trend. I think my husband has even been taking quite a bit of it. I'm like, "What? This is so odd. I'm taking way more than usual. It's coming up way more than usual." And so the VIRAD chem stands for viruses, radiation, and chemicals. And I'm like, okay, which part am I testing for? And it came up for radiation and chemicals. And then, I'm using my muscle testing and just asking more and more questions because I just wanted to get more answers, more clarity on why do I keep testing for this? Why is this coming up? And ultimately, it was some type of the radiation chemicals, some type of energetic component. And as I kept asking more and more questions, I got to the point where it was like, it's energetic, directed at certain people, directed at the light workers of the world right now. So I have been picking up on some, for lack of better terms, not so great energy directed towards light workers because there's a lot of shit going down right now. There's a lot of polarity. There's literally a lot of fighting going on right now, and they don't want the light workers to help. They don't want the light workers to shine. They don't want the light on the planet. So if you've been feeling this doubting of yourself and this questioning, and I felt it too, like don't think that I'm immune to this because I'm absolutely not. I have definitely been feeling this, and sometimes you really do feel like, oh my gosh, like am I really cut out for this? Is this really my path? And that feels like a really big theme right now. I've seen other people talk about it, and it's just coming up in different ways. Like it's showing up in the body too. So the reason how I even got here with this whole crystal is that this is a message of clearing and purification. So clearing your energy field. If you're on social media a lot, like no shame. I'm not telling you not to go on social media. I'm not telling you to like not step outside your door. You have to absolutely live in society as we all do, but you're picking up on other people's energy. So like really disconnecting from other people, disconnecting from anything you pick up, like really making sure that you are in your own energy and connected to source, connected to your higher self, connected to you and not plugged into a bunch of other people. So this clearing and like literally I'm just like picking up cutting cords, like literally using this as a sword to like cut cords and cut anything that is trying to attach to you or being sent your way in any form of disruption or negativity. So this is a big theme right now. You are absolutely not crazy if you are feeling it. And if you're not feeling it, that's okay too. But this is a reminder that clearing is super, super needed right now, like flooding your body, flooding your auric field with white light, and keep moving forward and keep going because all of you in your own individual ways are absolutely needed right now. And so don't let the elite crazies stop you because they don't want us. They just don't. But guess what? You're here for a reason. All right. So the first card pull I have from our Mushroom Spirit Oracle deck, I pulled this recently. I don't remember when. It was in the last few weeks, but it is back again with another reminder. It is the King Oyster card representing substance. So this, like a little bit of a different piece stood out to me in this one for this week, but again, you can read the full message below. I'll post a picture of it. But the piece that I really want to highlight is show that you have substance, show that you can stand alone because you are enough by yourself. Show that you have amazing qualities without the use of anything else. Stand in your power and be a leader. Look for quality and substance in everything you do and the people you choose to let into your life. Substance is about giving back. How can you help and focus on something purposeful? So if you're wavering or you're feeling this, am I supposed to be doing this? Clear your field, get really clear on your own energy, and then really root into what substance are you bringing forward? What quality, like tune into the quality of it, not just the quantity and the mass of it, but simplifying it down. And it's actually really funny. One of my friends just posted a message today in her group talking all about simplicity. And so this is a very similar theme. She might be in here listening to this. And so this is also another theme coming up, but it's really about you have this substance and such unique essence. Bring it through. all you need is yourself. You don't need other things. So if you're like reaching for things outside of yourself, here's a reminder to come back to you. And if you feel like you're not coming back to you, go back to the first message, clear and cleanse your field. Okay. Second card, it is from the Star Child Tarot. Ooh, for the Lightworkers. Literally, it says the Lightworkers Guide. I've had this deck for a while, haven't pulled from it. So this is timely. Okay, so the card that came up today is Two of Wands. I'm going to read this one because it's short and just super potent, and you need to hear the whole thing. All right, so the message is a great time of clarity and success as you direct your focus into achieving your goals. You have acknowledged your options and can now look ahead with purpose and determination. This is also a card of power and choice. It may be that you will need to decide how you are dividing your energy between certain projects, relationships, or opportunities. Perhaps it is a time to step outside your comfort zone and try something new. You are following your own path, which leads to the acknowledgement of your inner truth and creativity. And some of the additional meanings of this card that really stuck out and, kind of match up with all of the story going on with the rest of these cards in this reading is personal power, individuality, and facing fears, seeking wisdom. But there's just this big, like I said, there's this big energy of once you clear your field and you're truly in your own energy, you're truly in your own body without other people's crap. And when I say this, it's not like, I don't say this in a way that's like, oh, you did something wrong and this is why you have to keep doing this. No, I will keep harping on this over and over and over again. As a light worker, you do have to do extra things that the regular people don't to keep your energy field clear, to keep it clean, to keep moving in your purpose. Because if you do let yourself get bogged down by other people's opinions, stories, limiting beliefs, literal energy that they're trying to send out to stop light workers, and I know this might sound absolutely insane, but this is happening. And so you do have to continue to tend to your field, tend to your body. This is something that you signed up for. So this is part of the gig, part of the drill. After doing all that, there is such this reminder of being in your power. What do you have individually that is wanting to come through right now? It's time. It's here. It's now. It's happening. Let's go. All right, last one. It's from the Energetics of Color deck. I have never heard of this color before in my entire life, and I'm probably pronouncing it incredibly incorrectly, but I'm going to attempt. It looks like aubergine. Yeah. It represents forgiveness. We'll go with that. And it's this, I don't know, it's like this plummish, purpley, light purple color. And the message here is, like a rubber band that's been pulled too tight, release the tension and watch yourself soar ahead. But you better release soon or the rubber band will break you and you'll be left picking up its pieces. There are physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual meanings in here as well. You can look at those, but the one I want to call out is the spiritual, allowing your voice to reverberate from the depths of your being. So what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of so you don't let it drag yourself down? This is, again, back to the cleansing part. There's something that wants to be cleared, cut. Use the energy of this Selenite Wand once you see it and literally just cut that shit off. Goodbye. So long. Because otherwise it's going to drag you and there's just no reason to. So cut that shit off, let it go, and really dive into what you're here to do, what you're here to say, who you are here to be, without everyone else's garbage trying to drag you along. All right. That's all I have for you, friends. As always, if you are looking for a more personal reading, you can book a multidimensional body reading. If you want the booking link, send me a message and I will be happy to share it with you. All right, that's all I have for you, friends. Sending you so much love, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for listening. I am incredibly grateful for your time and presence that you shared with me today. If you love this episode, be sure to follow and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And please share with a friend so we can continue to expand the light codes with our soul fam. If you're looking to transform your life from the inside out with multidimensional healing, see the show notes for more details on ways to work with me. See you next week for another episode of the Oh My Gosh, You're Glowing podcast.